and welcome back to episode 4 of Documenting the Journey. It's been a while. I'm trying to be more regular. I'm going to try and do this every 2 weeks because since starting this, I haven't been very consistent at all. Currently in the garage, little home gym that I'm getting built and set up just so I can train a little bit more regularly. Since I last filmed, I've fallen off big time when it comes to training, really, really badly. And I want to try and get back to a better physique that I had a while back, like this. I want to try and get to something like that again, which would be nice. At the moment, I look a bit like this. So I want to try and be a bit more consistent, but I've struggled. So obviously in the last video, I was struggling with the business, and that continued after that video was recorded. And what was a byproduct of that is lack of motivation in the gym. You know, I was spending all my time working on the business, and I just found myself consumed by it to try and get everything back up and running and try and get income coming back in. So it was pretty stressful. Talking about even selling the house and stuff like that. But I want to document this so then I can look back and when I've made it, be like, this is this type of stuff you got to deal with. And as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, I think you've got to go through these sort of peaks and troughs and stuff on the way to the top. It's not all just straight up, definitely. But yeah, so that's good. Came out of that, basically scrapped the whole business model that I was running. For the last year, I've always been fighting it, but for the last year it was particularly bad. And yeah, so basically scrapped that model completely and have built out a new model. So same business, but new model. And it's proven very well. We're about 12 weeks in, I think. Maybe less than that. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. But it's proving, super profitable, leaner. There's less overheads. It's easier to track. The model works much better. It's sort of lower ticket, more mass market, and just far more profitable and scalable. So I'm at the stage now where I've outsourced and hired a coach so we can scale a little bit faster, hopefully. Having some issues with scaling at the moment. So at the moment we're spending typically around 500 to 700 a day on ads. So to go from 100 a day to 700 a day was pretty easy, or 100 to 500 was pretty easy. 500 to 700 is not as easy, but okay, but the profit and ROAS does drop. Anything past 700 I can't seem to get past. Whenever I do it, ROAS and profit just go out the window. So at the moment we're just coasting at around 500 a day ad spend, 550, something like that, and getting a pretty steady ROAS, pretty good return at the moment. But we want to be able to maintain that as we scale. So the reason is I'm bringing in a coach to try and understand a little bit more about the ad side of things, make better foundations of the business with this model so we can scale off that. So it's a lot of testing, a lot of learnings, and hopefully that will show over the next couple of months, and I'll document the process of that. But yeah, at the moment it's great because we've got money coming in. With my property company, with the property sourcing side of things, I got a dividend check for that, which is great, so that's good. Really happy to have a little bit of money coming in from that because I've spent time there doing stuff like that. So it's nice to have a bit of money coming in from that business as well, and not just relying on one paycheck from one company. I've bought another house. I bought a flat. So from the property investment side of things, that's good. So now I've got 3 assets under my name, which is really cool. One of them is a joint venture, which is exciting. It's good stuff. Really enjoy doing that. And another is an investment property that has a tenant in situ. Just going to add some value, refinance it, keep the property, probably buy a few more, building up relationships up there, which is cool. So providing the cash flow businesses continue to pump, I can then just continue to reinvest in the property side of things as well, which would be nice. But yeah, it's way better than it was. So in the previous video, if anyone's seen that video, or if I'm looking back, that was peak. One of the major downfalls or low times that I've had, but this is, a much better time. So yeah, business is moving in the right way. I'm finally getting back on with the gym, which is coming on the tail end. So this is actually the last day of the year. So tomorrow will be 2025. and yeah, I want to hit this year really, really hard. So my sort of affirmations or my sort of goals for 2025 would be to try and scale up to be netting around 20 to 30k a month would be my goal for this year, with the way things are looking, and try and get at least another 5 properties under my belt, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm a big person that, I'm self-made, and every single penny that I invest is my own money and my own hard work, and I just, it's a much slower process. It's a much slower, harder process. When other things come up, other expenses come up, other problems come up, it limits the cash flow. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes with the property investment side. But yeah, from cash flow side, I really want to try and get to at least 20 to 30k a month. And that's through the education company that I already have, the new education company, the property side of things that I'm joint ventured with a couple of great guys there. We're doing some really cool stuff there, so hopefully something there can work quite well. And I have an agency that I'm starting and launching in January, which is again really exciting. So I've started a new course going through that and just educating myself further on the setup of that type of agency. But the skills to run that are what I've built over the last 7 years. Like, I know a lot about funnels and ads and marketing and that customer journey, and yeah, how to sell digital products, info products, education products, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited for that agency. I think that could be really, really cool and a great revenue stream, which is going to help me hit that up to 30k month target for hopefully the video I do in 12 months time. So yeah, hopefully I can continue scaling that. Personal wise, obviously baby on the way, which is cool. Not something that I'd planned, but exciting. House is getting there, which is exciting as well. So we finally got a nice bathroom. Put a little clip up, smashed that out before Christmas. So got my dad in just to basically give us all hands on deck. Just pay him, come in, get it done. Because we had a lot on, and that's looking really nice, which is really cool. And yeah, just focus on my body as well. I want to start eating right, get the right supplements in as well, because I've never really supplemented, and diet is a little bit wavy. I find that a lot of my motivation for health and fitness comes from how the businesses are going. So when the businesses are going bad or income's going bad, a lot of my diet and health follows. Whereas if we're cooking and we're doing really well on the business side, I'm far more motivated. And also I feel like I can afford to take an hour, 2 hours out to focus on that, which I don't always do when things are going bad. I'm just ploughing in time. I'm barely getting any steps in or doing anything. So yeah, at the moment, just trying to get the money up, get the fitness there, get my health up, starting to run, lose some weight, get in a better shape, and then I'm going to try and document more of this journey, more of this stuff, because I think it's going to be cool to look back on, especially as the businesses start to grow, if we have more dips, or when we have more dips. When the baby comes, when we do some more exciting stuff with the property stuff. I've got loads of cool ideas. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at the moment. Having the home gym super helpful. So I'm going to try and expand this little gym space a little bit, so I've got a little bit more than what I've got here now. But yeah, main focus is just to improve all areas: health, wealth, relationship, family, stuff like that. Just try and improve all aspects really. But yeah, more of a positive video compared to the last one, and some more regular updates, so it's a little bit more congruent throughout the journey instead of just 2 a year. So yeah, hopefully that's everything. If anyone's watching that's interested, feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you want me to help you with anything on regards to info products, education, ads, marketing, property stuff. Don't know. If you're watching and you're into that sort of stuff, then yeah, more than happy to help. Hopefully some people can relate, and I'm going to stop waffling and go and get some food and see the new year in, as tomorrow's a new year. Peace.